This amazing self-sacrifice in the animal world is one of the miracles of God's creation. In a verse of the Quran, God reveals, "And in your creation and all the creatures He has spread about, there are signs for people with certainty." Arabian birds. This is the Middle East. It is very hard to survive in this hot, dry land. This little creature, known as the Arabian bird, manages to survive in this difficult environment. This is because these birds have a wonderful solidarity and cooperation among themselves. They do almost everything together. This includes washing themselves. After washing themselves, they sunbathe. While the birds are drying their wings, they also clean one another. This is very important for their health. Without tiring or losing their enthusiasm, they groom one another. Among Arabian birds, there is also a division of labor. For example, the whole flock working together finds food for the young. Later, the collected food is shared equally. The responsibility for guarding the flock is also shared equally. Every bird takes its turn keeping watch from the top of a tree. When it comes time to change the guard, the new sentry brings a portion of the food to its waiting friend and takes over the watch. This guard is of vital importance for the safety of the flock. The Arabian bird, on guard duty, immediately sounds the alarm when danger comes. The whole flock comes together to protect themselves. They make their enemy uncomfortable and distract its attention. When the danger is over, life returns to normal. The guard on duty returns to its place. The chicks start to play with one another. Very well. How have these birds come to have such a strong sense of solidarity with one another? The birds you see are all animals without consciousness. Why do these animals keep guard over their friends? You would expect it to fly off and find enough food to fill its own stomach. But, contrary to this expectation, it shows great self-sacrifice. Without eating a thing, it does guard duty like a soldier with great determination. Who teaches these birds their sense of self-sacrifice? Who commands them to put themselves in danger for the sake of their friends? Certainly it is Almighty God, who gives these little birds, which He created from nothing, their sense of community, solidarity, and self-sacrifice. Meerkats. These cute little animals called meerkats live in a community, and there is a wonderful solidarity among them. Solidarity is of vital importance for them because they live in a very dangerous place. Every morning, meerkats first check on their security and then spread out over the land to find food. In this community, every member has a different responsibility. Some meerkats stand guard for the safety of the others. This meerkat that you see here is watching for danger that may come from the rear. Some sacrifice themselves to keep guard from the tops of trees. They wait for hours under the blazing sun without eating or drinking a thing. When the guard sees danger, he warns his friends by giving an alarm. When they hear the alarm, the meerkats run to hide in their dens. Cooperation and being of mutual assistance protects the lives of meerkats. The most important responsibility of the group is to rear and protect its young. Every day, one meerkat stays in the den to look after the youngsters. This amazing cooperation, solidarity, and self-sacrifice among meerkats are inspired in them by God. Parrots. These are young Australian parrots. Each of these chicks was born 5 days apart. This is why they look so different. The first chick to hatch from the egg is much bigger than the last one. But the mother parrot is very fair. She gives each chick the amount of food it needs. 10 days later, the biggest chick is still a lot bigger than the others. But, miraculously, it shares its food with the smallest and the weakest of its siblings, and feeds it from its own mouth. Why does this little chick show such self-sacrifice?